Hello and welcome to Sydney. My name is David and welcome to my channel. As a brand, Vietnam Airlines is one of the lesser known names in Southeast Asia when talking about aviation. It is a lot smaller compared to the giants like Cathay Pacific, Singapore Airlines, Emirates or Qatar Airways when it comes to air travel between Australia and Asia and beyond to Europe. So, why on earth would you pick this airline? Let's hop on board today's flight from Sydney to Ho Chi Minh City to find out what Vietnam Airlines Business Class is like on this 8.5-hour journey. If you're new here, then let me introduce myself. I create honest and unsponsored contents about flights, hotels, and travel destinations. All of my videos are self-funded, and neither the airlines nor the hotel have any influence in what I film and say. So if you like this kind of content and my delivery, then please be sure to click the like and subscribe button so you won't miss out on my new weekly video. Thank you so much in advance for your support. At Sydney Airport, Vietnam Airlines have dedicated check-in desks for Sky Priority and Business Class passengers. The staff was really efficient and friendly. I took this flight exactly one day before Christmas and the flight was 100% full, even in business class, so I arrived plenty early ahead of time. Standard baggage allowance for business class ticket is 2 pieces, maximum 32 kilograms each piece. Additionally, SkyTeam Elite Plus members are entitled to an additional piece of luggage. Vietnam Airlines currently operate one daily flight between Sydney and Melbourne to Ho Chi Minh City, 3 times weekly from Perth to Ho Chi Minh City, and 7 times weekly between Sydney and Melbourne to Hanoi, which is Vietnam's capital. These medium to long haul routes are all operated by their wide-body fleet of aircraft, which consists of 17 Boeing 787 Dreamliners and 14 Airbus A350-900. All of these planes are fitted with 28 reverse herringbone business class seats in a 1-to-1 layout, ensuring direct aisle access for all passengers. When you are departing Sydney Airport on a business class ticket, you get access to the fast track immigrations and security lines. The entrance to the fast track is located behind the Qantas check-in desk. Sydney Airport was in full Christmas mode with lots of lights, decorations and activities. If you haven't been to the international terminal in recent times, there are plenty of things to do and see, especially if you love shopping, as there are plenty of choices, including many high-end designer brands. So, before we continue, let's hear from today's sponsor, Level 8 Suitcase. By the time this video is published, I will have been traveling with my new carry-on suitcase from Level 8 for over 1 month, and I can confidently say that I absolutely love it. I rarely review sponsored products because I believe that any product that I use must be of a high enough quality for me to recommend it to others, but this one is an exception. My suitcase is from the latest Elegance collections. It measures 20 inches or 55 centimeters, which means it meets the carry-on specs of all carriers. One feature that I truly love about this luggage is its ability to fully zip both sides before closing in the 2 shells. This ensures that whatever you pack will not fall out when opening the luggage, which is especially handy at the airport. It is also super stretchable and easy to zip, as you can see right here. The bag weighs in at around 3.9 kilos, so it's not the lightest design, but this sacrifice is worth it for its solid and almost indestructible build quality. Over the past month, I have taken nearly 10 flights with this suitcase and checked it in 4 out of those 10 times. And beyond some surface level scratches, everything functions well and I haven't noticed any structural or wheel failures. A good suitcase is well worth the investment for any travelers, and I can fully recommend this one to you. Available now to order in Australia on Amazon. You can click the link below in the descriptions to order. let's head to the lounge. Vietnam Airlines uses the SkyTeam Lounge at Sydney Airport, located near Gate 24. This is the SkyTeam corner of the airport where most SkyTeam partner airlines will depart from.
Very busy at the airport. Yes, I am on holiday. So yeah, exciting. I'm going because some of my friends already went, and my family already left as well. So I'm one of the last to go. No worries, thank you. Sorry. Yep. Just want to ask if I have Amex Platinum or Priority Pass, is it here as well, or is it next door? Okay.
The entrance to the lounge is quite nice, with welcome being written in all languages represented by the SkyTeam member airlines. The design of the lounge resembles a long rectangle with a large portion of it looking out to the apron and the tarmac below, which makes for some fantastic plane spotting opportunities. Food and drink wise, it's quite decent, comparable to the Qantas International Business Lounge and other Priority Pass lounges at the airport, such as the Plaza Premium Lounge or the House Lounge by Aspire. If you like what you've been watching so far, then please feel free to press the like button, leave a comment down below, and share this video with your friends and family. These are the easiest way you can do, which are free of charge, to let YouTube know that you like what you're watching and the algorithm will recommend it to more people. This will help the video reach more people and will be a great motivation to help the channel develop further. Please also do not forget to subscribe because I regularly upload 1 to 2 travel vlogs each week. Thank you so much in advance for your support. Taking us from Sydney to Ho Chi Minh City today is a 6-year-old Vietnam Airlines Airbus A350-900, registration Victor November Alpha 896. Vietnam Airlines currently has a fleet of 14 Airbus A350. The boarding process was very orderly, with business class and Sky Priority passengers being invited to board first. Premium economy passengers can also board a plane using the Priority line as well. There are 29 business class seats in a 1-to-1 reverse herringbone layout, 36 premium economy and 240 economy class seats. I already did a review of the premium economy seat on the channel previously, which I'll put a link above and below in the description. Greeting me at the door is a very enthusiastic and lovely person who quickly ushered me to my seat. I'm in seat 3A today. In business class, seats are arranged in a 1-to-1 reverse herringbone layout, so direct aisle access for all passengers. On your left are the reading light and the remote control for the infotainment system and the seat adjustment. Each seat also comes with a 15-inch touchscreen monitor and a decent sized tabletop. The dining table is stored underneath the tabletop. You also get a set of amenity kit, a blanket, pillow, and a seat cover for when you want to sleep. The seat design and setup is exactly the same as the seat on the Boeing 787 that I featured in my Vietnam Airlines domestic business class video. If you haven't watched that one yet, I'll put the link to that video above and below in the description.
We're going to welcome you all our flight BN712 from Sydney to Ho Chi Minh. Our aircraft will be completing departure soon. Expect their departure within 15 minutes from now. Please check your seatbelt fasten and we wish you have a nice flight. Thank you.
We have a bit of runway delay due to a change in wind, which forces the change to a single runway operation. Nonetheless, let's enjoy some timer actions and a beautiful takeoff out of runway 25. On this 8.5 hour journey, there are two main meal services. The first meal service is lunch, which is served immediately after takeoff. What I really like about lunch is that you're able to fully customize your choices. So there are 2 choices of starters, 4 mains and 4 desserts. And you can choose whatever main, dessert and starters you like without having to stick to either a Western set or a Vietnamese set. This is a really nice touch. A second smaller refreshment service is served about 2 hours prior to landing and comprises of 3 choices. Additionally, you can pre-book special meals that cater to different dietary requirements in advance on Manage My Booking at least 24 hours prior to departure. Drink-wise, there is also a wide selection of drinks with champagne, red and white wine, as well as signature cocktails and classic cocktails. Additionally, there is hard liquors and spirits as well as liqueur. For those that prefer non-alcoholic options, there is everything from juices, soft drinks, waters and sparkling waters to tea and coffee. Of course, the famous Vietnamese coffee is also included. And if you prefer mocktails, the crew is more than happy to whip up virgin versions of the signature cocktails for you. Suffice to say, I was really well fed and happy for the meal service. The service was prompt, courteous and friendly, and the crew constantly looked after all passengers despite being 100% capacity. I did not have to wait long for my food to be served or left with glasses empty. There were 28 business class passengers being looked after by 4 crew members, including the purser. After the meal service, the cabin light was dim and it was time for some rest, so I put on the seat cover, reclined the seat into a flat bed and relaxed for the next few hours. It was a daytime flight, so I didn't really feel the need to fall into sleep, but having a comfortable and wide surface to lay around and relax is such a nice privilege. Unfortunately, there is no internet Wi-Fi, so your entertainment options are the in-flight magazine and the in-flight infotainment system. The infotainment system has a 15-inch touchscreen displays and about 100 movie titles, various audio and TV shows, as well as the games and dedicated kids sections. It's not the most extensive system, but selections were decent, including both classic titles and new releases. A 3D movie map is also available. The lavatory is a standard Airbus A350 lavatory. There is a very large mirrors and generally it is kept very clean throughout the flight. You also get some nice amenities like moisturizing lotions, face mist, razors and shaving creams, as well as a set of toothbrush and toothpaste. Paper cups are also available. About 2.5 hours prior to landing, the cabin light was turned back on for the second meal service of the flight. For the second meal service, it is a smaller refreshment meal and there were 3 choices: smoked salmon with avocado salad, chicken mushroom meat pie, or a char siu pork bun, prawn dumpling and pork siu mai. The full drink list is also available for passengers to choose. So I went with the pork bun and dumpling set and it was very nice. I also ordered a Vietnamese coffee with condensed milk to go along with it. Overall, a second smaller meal service is the perfect accompaniment on this roughly 8 hours flight. As we're coming in for landing, let me give you my verdict on Vietnam Airlines Business Class on this flight. You can probably tell from my enthusiasm that I love it. Well, I do love it, but not just because I'm Vietnamese background and I favour our national flag carriers. I love it for what it's worth. Now, let's begin with the weaknesses. The seat is no longer cutting edge and Vietnam Airlines network is still relatively weak compared to other carriers. Plus, the transit experience at Ho Chi Minh City Airport can sometimes be chaotic and lengthy. But on the upside, here's what you get. You still get a very comfortable and roomy flatbed business class seat that is still the industry standard. There is the incredible service and hospitality plus the high quality food and beverages with authentic Vietnamese options and quality Western dishes. You've got to give credit where credit is due, and that overall, for the price that you pay, you get a lot more than what most other airlines are willing to offer. Take Qantas for example. I'm 98% certain that the onboard experience you just saw is at least better than all, if not most Qantas flights, especially those on the old Airbus A350. So a return business class ticket from Australia to London, Paris or Frankfurt on Vietnam Airlines can be had for around 5,000 to 6,000 Australian dollars, which is half to 2/3 of the price that many other airlines charge, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. So if you're still hesitant, don't need to anymore, just go ahead and book it. With that, thank you so much for watching to the end and for coming along with me on this trip. I'll see you next week on another exciting adventure. Happy travels and safe flying as always. Bye bye.